A hidden wave of truth is moving toward you, and you cannot deny the signs that are showing themselves in your life, for the whispers around your name are not ordinary whispers but sharp arrows shot in the dark. You are 100% right in what you have been sensing. The uneasy feeling in your heart was never a mistake, it was your inner voice warning you that someone close has been secretly plotting behind the curtain of smiles and gestures. Imagine how shocking it will be when the name finally comes out, a name you trusted, a name you believed would never betray you, and yet it is this very person weaving webs in silence. Stay with me until the very end, for this revelation is not just about knowing who but about understanding why and how you will rise above it. This person thought their secrets would never surface, but the air itself is carrying the sound of their schemes, and their footsteps are no longer hidden. You have noticed small signs, those sudden changes, the unnecessary distance, the forced laughter, and the strange way they avoid your eyes. These are not coincidences, they are cracks in their mask, and very soon the whole mask will shatter before you. The truth will not remain hidden anymore, because destiny always exposes what the heart of man tries to bury. And when that name is revealed, it will pierce your soul for a moment, but remember, what feels like a wound today will become your greatest shield tomorrow. Do not let their plot weaken you, for what they planned against you will turn into the very stone that lifts you higher. Instead of breaking you, this betrayal is opening doors you never imagined could exist. Every tear you cried was seen, every pain you felt is being weighed, and the scales of justice are tipping in your favor. They thought they could stop you, but in reality, they were the fuel that will now push you into a future brighter than you dreamed. And when you finally see who they are, the shock will not destroy you but will liberate you from chains you didn't know you were carrying. Stay alert and keep listening, because this message is more than just a warning, it is the sign that you are being protected. You are chosen, and chosen ones always attract hidden battles, but you are not alone in this. Even now, light surrounds you, and the plot that was meant to harm you is being transformed into a testimony that will inspire many. Do not skip, do not look away, because at the very end lies the turning point that will leave you speechless and grateful. This is your moment to stand firm, for the shocking name will come, and when it does, you will no longer fear betrayal, you will wear victory like a crown. Now, before you leave, pause for a second and let these words sink deep into your heart. Share this message with someone who needs to hear it, subscribe so you never miss the truth being spoken into your life, and comment to claim your strength. For today, the plot against you is being exposed, and tomorrow, your victory will be celebrated by heaven and earth alike. Every shadow that tried to follow you is trembling right now because light is pouring into places that were once hidden. You thought your instincts were exaggerating, but no, your spirit has been right all along. The very person whose smile you believed was genuine has been silently calculating, secretly weaving plans to pull you down. The name, when revealed, will not only shock you, it will remind you of how dangerous false loyalty can be. But listen carefully, this exposure is not meant to break you, it is meant to free you. What was hidden in darkness cannot survive in the blaze of truth. The ground beneath this person is already shaking. They laugh thinking you would never discover their secret moves, but heaven has decided to pull the curtain away. Imagine a stage where the actor wears a mask for too long, eventually the mask begins to crack. That's exactly what is happening in your life. The cracks are showing. Their mask of friendship, their mask of support, is slipping. And when the final piece falls, the world will gasp at the name, and you will stand in disbelief for a moment, asking yourself how you never noticed sooner. But you must understand, it was hidden from you because the right time had not yet come. Now is the moment of unveiling. Do not let fear control you. Do not let shock chain your heart. When you hear the truth, let it become your fuel. For the very betrayal they plotted is the stairway you are about to climb. Every scheme designed to harm you is being turned into a testimony of your resilience. What was meant to trap you will end up setting you free. The name is not just a revelation, it is a release. It is heaven's way of saying, this chapter is over, rise higher, walk forward, and do not look back. Stay until the very end, for the journey you are on is no ordinary journey. You were never meant to stay in the shadows of doubt, you were chosen to shine in the light of truth. That is why you must not skip, not scroll, not move away, because what is being said here carries the key to your breakthrough. And when the shocking name finally reaches your ears, your tears will no longer be tears of sorrow, but tears of relief. Relief that you are no longer bound by hidden deception. Relief that you now know exactly who stood against you, and exactly how heaven has already declared your victory. Now, take this moment and hold it close to your heart. Share it with those who may also be facing hidden enemies. Subscribe so that you never walk in darkness again, and comment below to seal this truth as your own. For today, the plotter is being exposed, and tomorrow, your triumph will echo louder than their schemes. The air around your life is heavy with secrets that were never meant to stay hidden. Someone close to you has been planting seeds of doubt, waiting for the day those seeds would grow into your downfall. But what they never understood is that destiny does not bow to human schemes. You are 100% right, your intuition has been screaming, and heaven confirms it today. A plot has been moving silently in the background, like a shadow that follows when you least expect it. And the name of the one behind it will strike you like lightning, leaving you both shocked and awakened. Do you remember those sudden shifts, the strange pauses, the times you felt something was off? Those were not coincidences, those were warnings. Every hidden word spoken against you has been caught in the net of truth. Their laughter, their soft voice, their fake concern, everything was part of a plan to keep you blinded. But the blindness is ending. The curtain is lifting. Their whispers are being dragged into the light, and soon you will stand face to face with the identity of the one who plotted against you. This betrayal, as painful as it sounds, will be the key that unlocks your greatest breakthrough. You have suffered silently, carrying weights that were never yours, but now the chains are breaking. Every scheme will return upon the head of the schemer. Every step they took against you is being reversed. They thought they were digging a pit for you, but they will fall into their own design. What was meant for your harm is about to become the loudest announcement of your rise. The shocking name will not come to destroy you, it will come to release you. To free you from attachments, to show you who is truly for you and who was only pretending. And when you finally see the truth, you will no longer cry over what you lost, you will rejoice over what you escaped. For heaven never exposes without purpose. Heaven exposes to protect, to uplift, and to prepare you for something greater than you imagined. So listen carefully, do not move, do not skip. Every second you stay here is pulling you closer to the moment of clarity you have been waiting for. Share this truth so that others may see the traps set for them. Subscribe to walk in the light of revelations that keep you one step ahead. And comment below to declare that no plot, no scheme, no secret name will ever have power over your destiny again. Because today, the shocking name is being whispered in the heavens, and very soon it will thunder in your life, reminding you that victory has always been yours. There is a reason you are hearing this right now, because the season of illusions is ending and truth is finally stepping into your path. The person who smiled in your face but carried knives in their heart believed that silence would protect them. Yet silence is fragile, and lies cannot survive the weight of time. The wheel of destiny has turned, and now every hidden move is being written in the open sky. You are not imagining it, you were always right, and soon the name will drop like a stone in still waters, sending shockwaves through your entire world. The eyes you once trusted will look different when the veil is lifted. The voice you once leaned on will echo with emptiness when exposed. But instead of crushing you, this moment will open your soul like a sunrise after a storm. You will finally see why certain doors never opened, why certain promises were delayed, why certain nights felt heavy. It was not failure, it was protection. Heaven kept you shielded until the exact second you were ready to stand in strength rather than in shock. That second is now. Imagine the relief that will flood your spirit when you no longer need to doubt, no longer need to wonder, no longer need to second-guess your heart. Imagine walking forward with clarity, knowing that the very person who once drained your energy has been unmasked. The chains of confusion will fall, and what once felt like betrayal will transform into a crown of wisdom. You will walk higher, stronger, untouchable, because no hidden plan can survive against a chosen destiny. The plotter thought they were clever, but cleverness cannot fight the truth. They whispered in secret, but those whispers became louder than thunder in the ears of heaven. And now, the heavens have decided that enough is enough. The shocking name will come forth, and when it does, every piece of doubt will dissolve. You will not just survive this, you will thrive because of it. You will no longer question why people left, why love felt heavy, why peace seemed delayed. All along, there was a hidden hand trying to hold you down. That hand is being cut away. Do not move away from this moment. Stay until the last breath of this message, because what is being released here is more than information, it is liberation. Share it so that no one else walks blind. Subscribe so that you never miss a step of revelation again. Comment below to mark your release, to declare that no plot will ever bind you again. For today the shocking name is carried by the wind, and tomorrow it will be shouted in your victory. The truth that has been circling around your life is now pressing closer, and you can almost feel it in the weight of your heartbeat. This isn't imagination, this isn't coincidence, this is confirmation. Every strange silence, every unexplained distance, every smile that felt slightly off was part of a puzzle that is now fitting together before your very eyes. You are standing on the edge of revelation, and when the name is spoken, it will shake the ground beneath your feet. Not to break you, but to wake you. Think of how long you carried questions in your soul. Why did this happen? Why do I feel this heaviness? Why does my spirit not rest around certain people? Those weren't random thoughts. They were signals, gentle alarms ringing to prepare you for this moment. The person you trusted was weaving shadows behind you, but shadows cannot remain when light floods in. And now the light has arrived, piercing through the walls they built to hide their intentions. The shocking truth is not far, it is already rising to the surface like fire bursting through cracks in stone. You will be surprised, yes, but you will not be destroyed. Instead, you will feel a strange freedom, like chains sliding off your wrists. For when the name is revealed, you will realize you were never the weak one, you were the chosen one, and that is why plots gathered against you. This is the secret no one tells you: the greater your destiny, the louder the whispers around you. But whispers vanish when the trumpet of truth sounds. That trumpet is sounding now. What once made you cry will soon make you smile, because the betrayal that sought to wound you has already failed. Every scheme has been reversed, every trap dismantled, every curse broken. You are walking out of this stronger, lighter, wiser. You will no longer question yourself, because heaven itself has confirmed, you were always right. The shocking name is only proof of what your spirit knew all along. Stay with this until the very last word, because what you are hearing is not just for today. It is shaping your tomorrow. Share it with someone who needs courage. Subscribe so you never miss the voice of truth again. And write your claim in the comments, declare that no secret plot will ever hold you captive. For today, the shocking name begins to tremble in exposure, and very soon it will echo like thunder announcing your unshakable victory. The air is thick with revelation, and every second brings you closer to the unveiling. What was once hidden in whispers is about to be shouted in the open. You have felt the weight of uncertainty pressing on your chest, but that weight is lifting because clarity is arriving like a sunrise after a long night. The person who secretly plotted against you believed they could hide forever, but no mask survives the gaze of truth. Their every step, their every hidden conversation, their every silent move is now being dragged into the light, and the shocking name will no longer remain sealed. This is why your heart never settled, why even in moments of laughter you sensed something wasn't right. Your soul was picking up what your eyes could not yet see. You were carrying answers long before questions were even asked. That deep unease was not weakness, it was protection. You were being kept awake by destiny itself, preparing you for this moment when all the pieces fall into place. When the name is finally revealed, you will realize you were never blind, you were simply waiting for heaven's timing. And when you know the truth, it will sting for a moment like fire touching skin, but then it will heal you like medicine. What was meant to scar you will instead strengthen you. The very betrayal that was designed to cage you will be the key that unlocks your freedom. Every hidden word spoken against you will collapse into dust, and you will stand taller, shining brighter, unbreakable. The shocking name is not just an exposure, it is a turning point, the end of confusion and the beginning of undeniable victory. Do not underestimate what this means. When the truth comes, you will no longer carry the burden of wondering who is with you and who is against you. The fog will clear, and your path will gleam with clarity. You will walk forward with confidence, knowing that what tried to pull you down has already been dismantled. The one who plotted in secret will watch as you rise in public. Their whispers will be drowned out by your testimony. This is why you must not skip, why you must not turn away, because these words are the lamp for your next step. Share this message so others can see through the shadows. Subscribe so you are never left in the dark again. Comment to seal your release, to declare that no hidden enemy has power over you. For today the shocking name is trembling at the edge of exposure, and tomorrow, the entire world will witness your rise above every plot. The moment you have been waiting for is not in the distance anymore, it is pressing against your present like thunderclouds about to break. Every hidden scheme, every silent betrayal, every carefully woven lie is shaking under the weight of truth. You are right, completely right, and now heaven itself is confirming it. The person who thought they could walk in two worlds, smiling in your face while stabbing at your back, has reached the end of their performance. The curtain is falling, and the shocking name that has been whispered behind closed doors will soon be shouted for you to hear. Think about it. Why did certain conversations feel incomplete? Why did their eyes shift when you spoke your dreams? Why did sudden distance appear where once there was closeness? These were not small accidents, they were cracks in a false wall. The wall has been breaking piece by piece, and now it is collapsing altogether. What was hidden is being revealed, and what was planned in the dark is being turned inside out. You are about to see with clarity sharper than you imagined, and once you know the truth, you will never be fooled again. Yes, the revelation will shock you, but it will also free you. Freedom often comes wrapped in the disguise of disappointment, but you will see that this disappointment is a doorway. A doorway into a life no longer poisoned by false loyalty. A doorway into relationships built on honesty instead of manipulation. A doorway into peace that is no longer disturbed by unseen battles. What once tried to suffocate you will become the very wind that lifts you higher. And do not forget this: betrayal is always the final step before breakthrough. The shocking name is not the end of your story, it is the proof that you were chosen for greater things. This unveiling is not meant to wound you but to position you. To position you for opportunities unblocked, for blessings untangled, for victories uncontested. Those who plotted against you will soon realize they were pushing you toward the very throne they tried to keep you from. Stay here, hold this truth, let it sink deep into your spirit. Share this revelation so no one else walks blind in the presence of hidden enemies. Subscribe so the flow of clarity never stops in your life. Comment below to claim your strength, to declare that you will rise untouched no matter who plots in secret. For the time has come, the name is trembling on the edge of exposure, and very soon you will watch in awe as heaven turns betrayal into the loudest announcement of your destiny.